get going a little bit early.
Oh, someone joined. FRL. That's pretty annoying.
Okay. I don't see why not.
I can't see the stream.
Well, the stream's just gone live.
Oh yeah,
now.
there's
Okay.
one.
I told them to ready up. Let's see if they do. Oh, ooh, nice. Okay. Hopefully we're getting
Okay,
going.
we are live. I see on the YouTube channel.
I'll just wait for a few people to tune in.
I'm just gonna send the link again in F4 channel.
Oh, there we go. Hello and welcome to the Championship Decider, which is of course Abu Dhabi for this absolutely special F4 race. This is the second time we've had F4 and it's the second consecutive time where we have the championship going down to the final race. Last time it was Packer and T-Hawk, this time it's Demonic and VIP GHA Gamer. 24 rounds this is. We are in the 24th round, had 23, and the Drivers' Championship is just separated by 13 points. So, there's a lot of ways Demoniac can win, but there's a lot less that VIP will win. VIP is definitely the favourite. Will Demoniac bottle? This is going to be an absolutely special race, and of course I am joined by Mr. Parrot. How are you doing, Mr. Loro?
Hoi, I'm good, and always asking how are you?
If that's a question to me, I'm very good, thanks. I'm very excited to get this underway and scream that someone's champion, or both of us scream. But will it be the Dutchman, just like in real life, or will it be the Belgian? Has there ever been a Belgian
No.
champion in real F1? I don't think there has, given by what you
No,
said.
it's so not hyped in Belgium.
Yeah, Belgians haven't really had the best of form if you think of Van Dorn as a McLaren fan. Absolutely, well, hate him a little bit. But anyway, we have got an absolutely full grid as you would expect. And I'm just going to randomly just go through the grid and say who's going to leave probably. This isn't confirmed, but who's going to leave probably and who's going to stay. So we'll start off with the bottom. This is my prediction, so don't take this personally. I think VIP's going to go F3, obvious. Pippo's going to go F3. Arise is going to go F3. Oh, Steve. No, check. Oh, Steve is not going to go F3.
Oh, Steven F1?
I think then maybe Imposter will go F3. Zook will have to take off some assists to stay F4. Yuri will go F3. Football Family will go F3. And Cryptic might go F3. Because F3 will be a lot slower. As obviously a lot of F3 guys are going to F2 and a lot of F2 guys are going to F4. No, you get the point. So, this could be the last time we see some of these drivers in F4, so
And
it'll
we are
be a
commentating.
little bit sad. And obviously, this is mine and Parrot's if you didn't see it, the announcement at the end of the stream last time. It is our last commentary together. We might commentate it together again, but for now...
In the future, in 2024.
Yeah, we might do it maybe next season for F4. If they have no commentators and they need a championship finale to be commentated on, we will definitely do that, I'm sure. But sadly for now, obviously we won't be. The first man out on track is Pippo, the Italian man. Parrot, I'll come over to you. We always forget qualifying predictions.
No, you always say we can't do it on the beginning of qualifying, so let's do the qualifying predictions after.
No. We'll do it now. That's how it's meant to be done, I think. So,
what
do you think?
Last time, not.
I must have been drunk or something.
Okay,
But...
qualifying predictions. P1, pole position. Yuri. FRL Yuri.
Yeah.
Second. Yeah, I need to really speak while starting. I'm always slow at predictions. P2. Let's see. Arise. P3. Demoniac.
Well, you can put yours in the comments section. I'll quickly put mine. I think I'll go for while Pippo's on lap. We'll go on board with the next drive for a full complete lap. Don't you worry. I think VIP will get pole. I think Football Family will be second, or Voetbal Family, or however you say it in Dutch.
Football Family.
Yeah. And third, I think will be Evolvo because I think Matcha will be driving this account. That's just a joke. But I do think Evolvo will have a good qualifying. Who knows? Also, just something to note is in the hotel section on the exit. I'll tell you when we go on board. Drivers can't extend that, and if they do, they get a 10-second penalty. So that's something to look out for. If you see any driver extending it, because it is a bit of a glitch, Cody's being Cody's, RSC, be aware they could get a penalty if it's reported, or if we just catch them anyway. And that's it, Brownie hasn't had the best start to his last race of the season. He's already out, but I will now go on board with whoever's next. I think there's a Red Bull. So Pippo will set pole for now. I think Arise is about to start a lap, and Arise is quite a good person to go on board with, as of course he is absolutely rapid. So Arise on mediums. Let's see what he can do. This track RC has got a new layout, and I've just realised the new layout I haven't got on my track map. So please bear with me. But Parrot. At the moment, Imposter sets pole with 36.3. What are you expecting the times to be like?
Yeah, low 35 maybe.
I thought it.
Once in 4 definitely can do that. Oh, Imposter spawn.
Okay, I think I might have a track map up here, possibly. But Arise is on a fairly decent looking lap. Give me a second. Still no track map. This isn't very professional at all, is it? This looks about right. 21 turns. I think that's right. It looks right to me. So yeah, Arise obviously coming through turn 10. Being a bit of a messy start to the stream, but who cares? This is going to be a really exciting stream. Arise coming through 59.0, so bear that in mind. Going through the chicanes of 11, 12 and 13, it's very fun to go through there when you absolutely get spot on. But a lot of the curbs in Abu Dhabi, Parrot, you can't take completely. You have to kind of take half of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take invalid really easy in the triple chicane, which actually is not there in real life, but maybe it's the next game. It's like the real one, the corner.
Yeah, Arise is, he did a 59.0 in his middle sector, so keep that in mind when we go on board with other people. But Arise is going to come across the line. Now that's P3 with a lot of drivers. Yeah, a lot of drivers on mediums, and it's actually fairly well.
If you hit the fastest time, I think.
VIP coming through on mediums round the last corner.
Softs.
Sorry, softs. I mean, or is he?
He's not going fastest.
Oh no, he is, and I think that's actually could be a really bad call, because on the mediums, the reason why a lot of people are going on a mediums power is, of course, tyre wear on the softs and the tyre temps can get really high. So a lot of drivers want to start on mediums.
There's chance of safeguarding that can be really good strategy if you start softs.
Yeah, true. Do you think a lot of drivers will be doing a two-stop? Because it is quite touch and go between a two-stop and a one-stop.
We are in F4, so shit strategy is going to do a one-stop here.
Oh, Ty's just invalidated, but I agree with you. Yeah, it is F4. You can get all sorts of strategies. Can't tell if Mockingjay's on a lap. No, he's backed off.
Jim's 12 is here. Yeah, he's going to go for a 5-stopper, I think.
Jim's Rav loves the extra pit stops if you've never watched Jim's Rav. But his teammate Andy in P10, he's on the mediums. He's coming through turn 8, turns in left to turn 9. As though Steven looks like he's having a good lap. He's just he's just at the hairpin in the top right of the mini-map, now coming down a straight. And he's coming through the second DRS straight. And this is, of course, where we saw Lewis Hamilton get overtaken by Max, which obviously gave him his first ever title. Oh, that's a rise! Sets pole, and that could be a story, couldn't it? Arise stopping VIP and maybe helping Demoniac. Demoniac is also on a lap, so both Ferraris sound like they're on competitive laps. Andy, though, for now, he's got on a solid lap. But are you expecting Demoniac to have a good qualifying, Parrot, or do you think he'll be a little bit safe and maybe be outside the top 10 and not push?
He's always, really cautious when he's driving qualifying laps.
Yeah, he does like to be quite cautious. Andy's done a solid time, or a very big improvement. Stephen, though, he is the next Ferrari. I'm not sure if you saw his second sector split, but it looks like he's somewhat flying. If he goes ahead of Andy, that'll be quite impressive. No, he's pitting. But we'll go on board with the championship contender, Mr. Demonio, on mediums as well, which makes for a very interesting change to what VIP's going for. But so many people power on mediums, so maybe it... Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, that's silly from Lewis, and that's probably what you'd expect from...
That's not the best time of Demoniac, I think.
38.8. Oh, for a championship contender, it's a little bit worrying. He obviously needs at least, I think it's 13 points, which is a podium or more.
He got the garnish in qualifying.
You can't. But what? Demoniac's out! Demoniac's out! Oh my goodness. That is big, big news. And... oh my... How...
Let's see.
We'll go on board with Yuri. I hope it doesn't go, because
I think he's fun or something.
Oh, he has!
Oh my god.
And Demoniac is already on the back foot in this championship fight. VIP will see that, and he'll gain a bit of confidence. But Parrot's not the worst place to be, P11. You do get fresh tyres, and looking at the guys below him, there'll be some that improve, but I don't think he's going to lose too much.
Yeah, but if he starts with a good tyre strategy, maybe he can go. Yeah, if everyone legit pits on the soft tire, like 5 GTA Gamer, a lap later is going a safety car, then he wins all the places and they go pit again, and then he's in front of the field again.
Zook's on a solid lap. He's improving by 36,000. So obviously that's not going to get him anywhere close to the top 4 at the moment. But he's on he was on mediums. He's now on softs. Gets a little bit of a frisky run out of the chicane of 8 and 9. Now coming through turn 10, which isn't really a corner. A little bit of a kink, and he is improving by 1.5 tenths. I think he said there's a McLaren there who's going a bit slow. Is that?
No,
ooh, someone's...
I didn't say that. That's Lewis, his AI.
Okay.
I can't see him on track. That's a good lap for my F4 driver, I think. Oh, the last one wasn't...
Oh my goodness, wow, Yuri!
Did you see the last corner? That was so shit.
I'm on board with Zook. I didn't realise Yuri was that competitive. I thought he was causing yellow flags, but I think that's, as you said, Lewis's AI or something. Little bit of a glitch, but anyway, Evil Zook round the last corner. See if he can get anywhere close to the top 5. He does! Big improvement from Evil Zook. And a lot of guys now going on to the softer tyres. But Yuri... once again, you say VIP's quick, but Yuri could really be a really good contender next season for F3 champion, maybe.
No, I'm not sure.
He has the race pace, though. You can't deny that. In Saudi Arabia, it was just a poor decision on his part. Compared to VIP, a lot of people say VIP, if he wins F4, he's going to win F3. But he's just got too many mistakes, I think, for F3. But we will see. We will see. Mr. Pippo is obviously VIP's teammate. See if he can get anywhere close to his teammate. He's currently a second off. He looks like he's on a good lap. He's improved by 6 tenths, and now he's 4 tenths off his teammate, or 3 tenths around-ish. Evilvo as well. He's actually down on his time on softs. Not very competitive. Is any of the top guys on a lap?
Let's see if 50 games is possibly was improving 15,000 in Sector 1. So let's see what he can do in Sector 2.
We will see what he can do. See if he can... He uses this curve very slightly. Obviously to open up the corner. Gets very nicely over the curve.
So...
clean run. Very clean run from him down there. Picks up the DRS. Obviously he's going to be reaching around 195 miles per hour before braking very heavily for this turn 12. He's up by 2 tenths now. But he misses that apex and is looking... a decent shot. Oh no, that's his. Oh my goodness, he nearly DNF'd. He's already got a good qualifying position over Demoniac, but that's something you just don't want to do. And his confidence, Parrot, VIP's confidence will definitely be drained a little bit.
Oh, Steve was half second improving in Sector 1.
We'll see what O. Stevens up to as he's getting close to the second sector, but VIP's confidence obviously won't be so high in a race. If he makes a mistake like that, it could be championship over if Demonix obviously in a good position. O. Stevens looking like he's going to be around P10. Not too bad. O. Stevens a bit more competitive than usual. But yeah, we will see. We will see indeed.
He hates this layouts of tracks, the last races, so let's see what he can do.
He looks quite good, to be honest.
A lot better than last one.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's carrying the speed a bit more. Still yellow flags. I think Evolvo or yeah, that's Evolvo spun sector 1. Oh, Stephen in the Ferrari though, he's already ahead of his teammates. A decent qualifying for him, and he now goes P9. Very good qualifying for him. Only 4. Well, I was going to say 4 tenths off Cryptic. That's quite a sizable amount. But P9's not bad.
Around P3.
Without F3 pace drivers, I'd say he's third on pole. To be honest.
Yeah, maybe yes.
So he'll be happy. Yeah.
Yes.
Arise though, by the way, he's on softs. He did his time last time on mediums, and he's not improving. And maybe, I think there's a small possibility that the mediums might be slightly faster than the softs, which is a bit of a surprise. But then again, the tyre temps with the mediums, you can keep them a lot lower, which means the sliding, obviously, is a lot less obvious on the mediums than it is on the softs. And he's backed off. So that's a bit of a surprise. And anyone else, Parrot, you can see on that?
FRL MD.
See what the man in P11 is doing.
110 on P11.
Oh, he's invalid. Oh no. Mockingjay though, I think he's on lap or Bar as well. Bar doing a very slow time there, but it is on mediums. But oh, 18-0, not very fast for Mockingjay. His connection is absolutely awful. I think if we had the issue, yeah, we had an issue last time with Mockingjay with Lewis with his connection, and I think he's British, but my god, his connection is awful. I don't know what he uses for it, maybe paper clips, but Mockingjay definitely needs to sort that Wi-Fi out to help the guys around him, because it's not very good to race against. And Football Family in a Mercedes is out again. That's another person.
I think a lot of drivers are going to crash there in the race.
I've done it before. It's very easily done. You're going through obviously a corner where you have a lot of stress on the tyres, and sometimes they can just give way. But Bar, looking at Bar, he is up by 7 tenths. Not too bad. If he can actually keep it going. Looks a very solid run he's on at the moment. See if he can carry this through the Aston Martin. His teammate Humanoid is P18. Not the best, obviously, for Aston Martin. But in terms of the constructors, by the way, just to confirm, Williams have already wrapped it up. So Ferrari have no longer... Well, Ferrari are also second, confirmed. But there's still a little battle for P3 between Red Bull and Haas. So if you're wondering about a constructors battle, that is the battle. Red Bull and Haas. But Bar ran the last corner. Aston Martin are last in the standings. And I hate to say it, but you can see why. I think Humanoid's been there from the start. Paul has left and then rejoined as a reserve, but it never turns up. So haven't really had the best luck of the drivers, but yeah, not a brilliant lap from Bar.
Yeah, but let's see what Alvarez can do on P2. Louis is going off for a cup of tea, saying in the chat. And he's taking a F4 reserves place, legit now, but
Arise, he looks like he's on a fast lap, but he was 3 tenths down in the second sector, so let's see if he slides at all. Oh, you can see there, picking up a lot of understeer, getting an invalidation. Imposters up by almost 2 tenths through the first sector. So the Alfa Romeos, I mean, they're looking really good at the moment. Evil Zook has decided to retire.
Think GT game is sprinting. Why? He can't do another lap then. Or I can't see the time.
Yeah, I can't see the time either. I've forgotten how far we've got, or how much time we've got left in this session. 37 seconds. Yeah. So, Imposter could be on for pole here. Imposter, it has to be a really good lap. He's up by 6 tenths. Imposter here could be snatching pole away from Yuri. And these are two drivers who have really grown
That
at
was
the
a
second
good
half of the
triple
season.
chicane.
Really
That was a
good.
really good one.
The Alfa Romeos are looking absolutely rapid at the moment, especially in Abu Dhabi. Unlike I was seeing in real life, they are really flying. Oh, but he's got a bit of a poor run. He got all sorts of on the curb there. If he can keep this valid, it's looking really good. And it's right on a limit. Imposter, rounds, I think this is turn 19. Pippo goes pole. And that's a big surprise. There's 45,000. Can Imposter snatch it away at the end? Of course he can. What a lap from Imposter. Mid 35. Alfa Romeo on top. Pippo as well. The track improvement was absolutely massive. RVDKO, he's invalid. Andy's on a lap though as well. But my oh my, what a lap from Imposter. Andy
that was
though.
a really good lap for a Ford driver, I think.
Yeah, definitely. 35.5. I will check how that compares in F3. It puts in P4, which is pretty impressive. Bulow.
You'll be improving 2 tenths in sector 2, going purple.
Oh, Yuri! I thought Yuri was finished, but Yuri could now retake it as well. So the McLaren man,
again starting from the back.
Didn't Yuri take pole in Saudi Arabia? I think he might have. He's he's a driver who's really, really fast in qualifying and the race. Very overlooked in terms of how good he actually is. He's really hooking up the lap to perfection here. The McLaren man is looking really good. The Husky Chocolate's going to come round the last corner of turn 21. And this could be a last-ditch attempt to get pole. And I think it might be. And it is! 35.1. What a lap. Absolutely blitzes this qualifying. 4 tenths to Imposter. And a whole second to the VIP, who's the championship leader. What a lap from Yuri.
You'll be on pole or not? I think, yeah.
I'm not sure. Did you or did I?
I think I did.
I didn't put mine in a comment, which is stupid from me. But that would put you P3 in F3. But what a lap there from Yuri. Really, really, really good lap. And what a qualifying. Pippo taking pole, provisional pole, with about 10 seconds left. Imposter then responded by just grabbing pole by the nick of his teeth. And then obviously, right at the end, Yuri snatches it away. And VIP, I think he's P6 or something, isn't he? It's not too good.
P5.
P5 on softs.
Now right P4 mediums. That
very good.
If he was going on soft, he was maybe got pole on with a 134.
Yeah, very good lap there. Just looking, I think Demoniac 38.8 P15. Ooh, it's. I reckon he had a lot more to give. I reckon he would have been about Cryptic area in P9 maybe, but that was pretty fast. I've loaded out. I'm not sure whether that was whether I got the viewers all the driver positions, but we are now here for the race, which is of course dry, given it's in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert.
It's not in the night.
But, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's a bit confusing to me as well, why it's not in the night, but who knows, maybe it'll look a little bit better in the daytime, but we will see. It definitely won't, I'll be honest. I don't know why that is. I think I put it on official.
Yeah, that's always this. Yeah.
Maybe I should have put it on
night. For tomorrow. Please do night.
Of course, if you want to catch the action, F1 and F2. Jensen and David have always been confirmed champions, but F3 and F4, champions are undecided, so clearly the Monday tiers are more exciting than the Tuesday tiers. And I can't complain, they definitely are, they really are. And this is why I think you need F1 and F2 having more of these drivers.
Put your race predictions here in the party and in the chat, Bounty, and the viewers in the chat.
I will. I think I'll start first and then I'll pass it over to you. I'm going to be as serious as possible because these are last predictions and you want to obviously get them right in mine and Parrot's little rivalry. I think Yuri will win. I think that's for sure what will happen. I think second I got a feeling will be a Rise, and third I think VIP will be third, and I think VIP will be champion. Parrot, what do you think?
P1 Yuri, P2 Imposter, P3.
Don't say Pippo. I think Pippo might slip away a little bit. I've just got a feeling, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, 50 gamer, P3, and champion.
So we've both gone for the same prediction. Just Imposter, you've gone for second, and I've gone for Arise in second. Interesting. There's a massive gap from Arise to the car ahead, which is
But
maybe a little bit confusing.
50 gamer DNS, yeah, they want to need speed 3 then.
Yeah,
so
he needs a podium, which is going to be so tough, really tough. If Demoniac wins the championship, wow.
The first time ever Belgium driver championship. I don't know if another driver runs here, but
I think he'd be the best champion out of all of FRL champions in terms of this season. Jensen always wins, as of recently. David's got Mr. Consistency.
He was only good in the first race. In the last race, he was
true, very true.
He going well, but yeah, he was already champion.
Bulo's got absolutely extraordinary pace. He's rapid. So to have Demoniac win as an F4 pace driver and someone who's a massive underdog coming into this would be massive. But if Demoniac DNF's championship is over, so championship, we said this for Saudi Arabia, Parrot, it is now truly, if Demoniac DNFs, his championship is over and VIP is champion. So what will happen here, we wonder, as the tension is obviously going to be absolutely massive, as we have 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights for the finale in F4. And it's lights out and away we go. And I think Imposter has got a really poor start. He has. And the championship leader is at the moment in P5. He's going to maintain that. There's a Red Bull absolutely coming seething up the inside. And at the moment, the Williams are 4th and 5th. Is Pippo going to let VIP through? You bet he is. And Football Family is up into P5 as well. Demoniac is making nice progress as well. The man who's second in the championship. He's P10 at the moment. He's going to try and go all the way around the outside of Tide, as there's a retirement already, and I think Mockingjay is out. Hopefully that's not causing a safety car. But as things stand, Demoniac making up positions, and VIP making up positions as well.
Yeah, there was exciting start. I saw that Mockingjay standing still on the start, and I don't know what he did after that.
The championship leaders...
overtake Yuri.
Oh, sorry, the race leaders are going at it.
Yeah, he got some better action than Yuri.
Ooh, this is going to be really close here. Imposter round the outside of Yuri. Who's going to break latest? I think Yuri's given up the fight, and he goes very wide there. Yuri taking some interesting lines, and Yuri's going to actually send this. Oh no, they make contact, and Yuri gets some. Oh, he saves that really well. It was a little bit of an ambitious move. Going side by side is never going to work, but Yuri loses 2 positions. So that's not obviously going to help him, but VIP in 3rd, as you said, that is really helping him. But, as well, just seen, Evil Zook, what's happened to him? He's all the way down in P13. He's had a horror show for a last race start, as they're almost going, I think, 4 wide for P10 here. RVDKO, I think, has got a bit of damage. Andy might as well. Oh, my God. Oh, Demoniac. Does Demoniac have damage? He made a lot of contact with RVDKO there. I
don't know, let's see.
I don't think he does, but Demoniac, he's up to P9 now, so he's making good progress.
Really good race pace already, I think.
Yeah, looks like the drivers are trying to really kick it on.
Oh, and they're scripted off.
I can't really see that. I think that's in the background slightly, maybe. But, yeah, that's a shame for Cryptic, obviously. Red Bull are, at the moment, I think I said they are 3rd of the standings. I'll just double check that. They are 3rd, but Haas aren't looking too dangerous at the moment, but we will see. However, VIP is looking good, but Steven just gets a penalty there for... Doesn't look like anything. Yeah, I think he's fighting Bar, and he really doesn't like Bar, so maybe there's a bit of rivalry there. There really is. They bang wheels a little bit. Oh, Steven, I don't think he's going to be a man who's very happy.
Game to Arise in outside.
Oh, this is going to be risky. This could be really risky. What a move from VIP. Very, very good move to sail it round the outside of Arise and then take the inside for the chicane and then the outside and all that. But Demoniac as well, Parry. He's up into P8. So at the moment, Demoniac is obviously losing points to VIP, not making points. However, VIP, you never know, he could DNF.
Yeah, the race is not over yet. So yeah, everything can happen as we see in real life with Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, definitely.
Last lap.
If VIP GTO Gamer needs a safety car, just like with Latifi, he might say to Pippo in the party. I don't think they'll be in the party, but Pippo might just crash himself out. But Demoniac, fastest lap. Demoniac fastest lap is maybe Mr. Montana driving for Demoniac. I'm kidding, but that's pretty impressive. You don't usually get a fastest lap out of him. In qualifying, he wasn't, but we'll see.
Yeah, time was not so really well.
It looks like he's just maybe the front guys are not pushing too hard, but Steven pits for hards, and that's going all the way to the end.
Starting now with Biolo and Paul.
Yeah, if you want to catch F3, Michael and Buelow are going at it for the championship. As Arise and VIP Parrot, keep an eye out for this. These two have got a little bit of a history. If you think of Imola, as there's a VSC, Illicit Brownie has crashed, but...
MD. Oh yeah, and Little Bomb.
But I was just saying there, Arise and VIP have a bit of history in Imola, where Arise got spun around by VIP. So these two, I think they respect each other, but they will go at it if you really put a bit of silverware in front of them. And at the moment, a podium is obviously plenty of silverware to scrap about. But at the moment, Arise is behind, but he's on the mediums, Parrot. So do you think Arise, he's just going to be trying to get past the championship leader and then chase after Imposter?
I don't know, I think not. But we restarted again because he's on the medium tires. So he's losing more time, and the reverse strategy is not always the best. Because the undercut is really good on this track. So.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how Arise phases into the race, because once everyone pits Parrot, which will be when do you think the pit stops for soft will be?
Around lap 6. Lap 6 until lap 8 are the pit stops for soft.
Oh, Pippo gets out of shape, and that's a position for football family.
That are the pit stop strategies in F1 and 2, but yeah.
I think Pippo might... Oh, he's really struggling, Pippo. Everyone's trying to overtake him. Demoniac is going to actually have a bit of a go on Pippo.
And using so much ERS to get him out of the ERS.
I really hope Pippo here doesn't fight Demoniac too hard, or at least I hope he keeps it clean, because we've seen here before Pippo is really trying to help his teammate in this championship battle, and he's obviously going to do whatever he can to stop Demoniac getting the championship. But Demoniac's got a good exit. As Yuri's overtaken Arise, which is a bit of a surprise. As Demoniac is he going to try and make a move? It's very risky to make a move. I don't think he is. I think he's going to hope that the drivers ahead of him get damaged. But look how much time Football Family's losing to the top 4. Too much battling. Way too much battling.
There, so.
Yeah. Demoniac though, PA... He's only 5 positions away, so if he could get all these guys, he's only 2 positions away. Get all these guys, he's P5, which is 10 points, not too bad at all. However, Demoniac at the moment, PA, VIP sets fastest lap, as you'd imagine. He's absolutely rapid, as usual.
8 position game with James 12.
Oh, that's nice. Titus hasn't got a podium. It'd be nice to see the AlphaTauri on the podium. You've got a bit of soft spot for AlphaTauri, of course. You've also got a soft spot for McLaren, where you obviously in Saudi Arabia. So, I mean, who would you rather see on the podium, Yuri or Titus? AlphaTauri or McLaren?
I'm not care.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Demoniac though, look how much Pippo's holding him up. He's holding him up absolutely loads. And I think I said this. Pippo, his race pace does drop off, and Demoniac, he's not using any overtake, which I think might be a clever thing, but Pippo, he's using everything he's got So, let's see if Demoniac is going to make a dive bomb. I think he does! Demoniac, he's going to make a bit of contact, and Pippo, does he have damage? This is crucial, as Imposter is being overtaken at the safety car. And VIP's in the lead. Does Pippo have damage? He doesn't. What a move from Demoniac, though. What a dive bomb.
Yeah.
Oh no, Pippo, what's he doing? He tried to almost take Demoniac out there. That was very, very close between the two. But does VIP pit Parrot? Surely.
What? I was reading the chat, sorry.
Do you think VIP will pit for mediums or hards? Because hards should be able to make it to the end.
Pit for mediums. Hards is not the best one here, so maybe a two-stopper then.
Well, you never know. What's Imposter doing?
Takes me in pit lane.
Wait, is that allowed?
Is it allowed? Oh, yeah, he was. Huh?
Imposter's a genius. I think he's done the Sebastian Vettel in China and overtaken him in the pit lane, and Imposter's got the lead.
He did it before the pit lane, I think.
Oh, has he? He would have got a penalty, surely. So, I think Imposter's pulled off an absolute clever strategy. Jimstrav stays out. Of course he does. But Imposter...
He's definitely gonna report that one, I think.
Yeah, I think he might. But Imposter, for the time being... Does he get a penalty right here, right now? It doesn't look like it.
If Energy 69 is driving, but I think he's not.
Yeah, he's not driving, as you can see. Senpai Tiglu, as he's known. But wow, what a move from Imposter. Very clever. As Hammerlinen tuning in for F4, not something you see.
F1 base driving in the chat.
No, 69 isn't driving. I don't know who 69 is in terms of the driver. We won't go into the rap industry. It is F4. We've got kids at home. Yeah.
Bye bye.
But actually, I mean, how? Oh, I just realised we're getting close to 800 subscribers, which is quite cool. But Hammerlinen's. I hope he doesn't tune into F3. If I see him tuning into F3, I'll be very disappointed.
Yeah.
Parrot's tuning into F3 as well, so Parrot with his T-Hawk with his F4 Origins. I hope he comes back to F4 to have a check. I think that's Michael's girlfriend. Michael's girlfriend as well.
They have no safety car, but they have a veiligheidsauto.
Yeah, Michael has a lot of support in the comments. Bulow doesn't have much, and I think VIP would have. I think he has slightly more what's it called? Support maybe than Demoniac. I think more people want Demoniac to win, but maybe VIP has more fans, if you like. But it's very few and far. Both drivers have driven brilliant seasons, and with everyone pitting onto mediums, Parrot, it's just like the race has been restarted all over again.
Yeah. I was again reading the chat and I listened to you.
Yeah, I'm rereading it as well. But I think Hammerlinen's left us.
Someone says hi Bunty. I'm not allowed to say hi to him, he said.
Hoi hoi. Mertenna, I think that's a driver and commentator for next season.
He didn't say someone else.
There's a high-pitched Mazzina commentating on F3. That's Jesse. Yeah, that is Jesse and Lou commentating. If you want to catch F3, Lou and Jesse taking you through the action. As I said, championship in F3 is only separated by 6 points with Bulow, the Moroccan, who's at the moment in a championship lead. But you can watch F4, which is 13 points.
British.
I think he's a bit of both. He's a bit of everything, Bulow. But
Yeah.
We could have a Brit round today, we could have a Moroccan, we could have a Belgian, or we could have a Dutchman. So, who knows how things are going to play out. It's going to be very exciting on the safety car to see if Jimstrav gets absolutely mauled at the start. Hopefully there's no spinners though. Sorry, what did he say? Football family?
Martena is football family.
Ah, okay. That rings a bell, yeah. He's a hybrid. I'm very confused, but anyway. A safety car in this lap, Parrot? Yes or no?
Yeah, safety car in this lap, yes.
That would make a lot of sense, to be honest, but just looking up and down the grid. It's a shame to have the Volvo crashing out, which obviously caused the safety car. I didn't mention that before, but he crashed out, or I think he might have had a spin maybe in qualifying. So he's not very obviously good around his track. Alyssa Brownie always crashes out. And Mockingjay, that's a bit of a surprise. But Umnoid as well, he has been redeemed as well.
Lost the first already.
Yeah, number 25.
On the beginning of the qualifying, with a safety car, people gonna pit, and if you got a good tire strategy, you can go to the top of the field.
You said Jim Strav will do a 5-stop. I think he's going to do a 1-stop, but we will see. We will see. He's backing them up quite a lot, and look at that. The championship leader is waiting in anticipation. If I can get my words out, the Williams man might be bringing home Williams's first constructors since. Mazina might have to help me in the comments, but I can't remember the last Williams champion we've had in FRL. It might have been Hiddipal in F3. If you know Hiddipal, you're a very OG fan of FRL. But anyway, Jim Strav, I think he's going to get ready to get underway. Safety car is in the pits, and Jim Strav is gone. Jim Strav is gone. And Imposter's got a very good restart. And I think already Jim Strav is going to have the pressure on him. Imposter puts on the overtake. Could he go for a dive into turn 1?
Jack on season 9, he's saying.
So there's actually been quite a few champions, fair enough, for Williams. They've already wrapped up the constructors, now it's just trying to go for the drivers, but Jim Strav all over the place at the moment. Imposter, is he going to go for a move? Oh, he gives him a bit of a nudge, you know, and he cuts the corner as well, so that's a warning. VIP, the championship leader, is preying down on the lead. Can he do it? He doesn't get a very good exit, though, as Demoniac, the championship the challenger, if you like, who's second, he is P8. And look at that, they're all weaving like it's NASCAR. Tied on the back of Arise. It's Azu kicking off, an Imposter goes for a dive ball on Jim Strav, and they touch, and oh, did the VIP get damaged there? I think he ghosted through Imposter slightly, but it's kicking off a little bit. Arise as well, still side by side with ties, with Football Family as well in the background. This is going to get a little bit ugly. Pippo overtakes Demoniac. Oh, they're going almost 3 wide. Oh no!
Oh, that's not possible, guys.
It's good racing. It is good racing. They've managed to keep all of it on track. I haven't seen a proper spin yet from any driver. I've only seen half spins from the likes of Yuri, as Andy's going to drop down the field.
Demoniac touch back of Pippa, maybe this can be.
I didn't see any wing fly off, and I think he's fine. But wow, oh wow, VIP is still in third, but it could have been a lot more incidents there.
I think Demoniac is spitting because he's legit backing him off. Yeah, he's
oh no! Oh no! Oh, Demoniac's championship chances are gonna. Oh. Yeah, it's such a shame because, as I said, it'd be nice to have Demoniac push VIP right to the wire. But to be fair, he's pushed him to Abu Dhabi, which is basically the best you can hope for as a driver who's trying to defeat or keep the champion on his toes. But who knows? VIP, as we said before, he could still DNF, but Demoniac is last at the moment. But that promotes the likes of Evil Duke to P10. Oh, Steven P13 on hards. He can go to the end, oh, Steven. So if he sticks in this DRS train, which he's already failing to do, he might be able to maybe get the win. I very much doubt it, but it's almost going to be 3 wide once again. Ooh. And they touch, and it's Imposter. A little bit of bumper cars as Imposter has made the move. But Jim Strav now, he's going to be under pressure from VIP GK Gamer into turn 11. Does VIP go from a dive bomb? This could be risky. He could drop to the back of the field like with Demoniac if he times it poorly. He actually goes for it and he makes a bit more of contact, but he can't pull it off. So VIP stays third. Imposter though, he's going to be absolutely flying away, already out of DRS.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna pass JSF really soon. The pace difference. He goes inside, that was so close. Oh, and Andy is out of the race. It can be a safety car. Yeah, it is.
Oh, safety car, and that helps Demoniac. Yep.
And let's see if people now again go into pit.
Does anyone go hards? Does VIP go?
Jim, yeah, Jim with the good strategies.
I don't think that's a good strategy. It's pretty useless, really. He might as well have stayed out, to be honest. But I mean, each to their own. He can maybe go hards to the end.
Medium setting.
By the way, in F3, Bulow and Michael are literally next to each other. This is absolutely brilliant. If you want to watch F3, watch it. Bulow's making a move, and now it's P3 and P4, Michael versus Bulow. But here, where we obviously got the F4 action, it is Demoniac and VIP. At the moment, they are a whopping 36 seconds away from each other, but that will obviously close up a safety car.
Oh, they can pass the safety car.
Yeah, they can, sorry, yeah, so...
Oh, that's annoying.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to wait an extra lap. Who does that help? Not really anyone, but Jim's driver's gone soft, that's a bit confusing.
Always. Jim's driver.
Boring race, apparently, from Lewis. Maybe for you, but the battle up front has been very, very exciting. But Lewis has managed to not get a penalty, which is more than surprising. I can't tell if he's disconnected or...
He's disconnected.
Okay, that makes some sense. Hopefully he doesn't hold up Jim's drive and O. Steven to get shot the safety
really
car.
good for FPGA game to win the championship today.
Yeah, the Dutchman is on track to win his first ever championship, his first ever season in FRL. Obviously, I remember in pre-season Bahrain,
And
I think he got involved in an
for
incident.
FRL. I want to her.
Mr. Barrett, of course. Mr. Loro, next to me in the commentary box. But, wow, I mean, he, at the start of the season, his results were very up and down. He DNF'd the first race and then won the first two. Did you see anything there?
No, I thought FPGA was going to pit, but it was
I thought that too for a second, but Lewis has rejoined, which is good. But as I said, VIP, yeah.
FPGA game always.
VIP has a little bit. He's very consistent, but so is Demoniac in this tier. I think VIP when he go. I mean, how do you think he'll get along?
I think, but because. Yeah.
Do you think he'll do well in F3 next season? Out of wonder. Because obviously we think he's going to win F4. We don't know it, but we think it with
the shit going side to side.
Oh, I might have to watch this.
Oh no, Viola got quantum damage.
Oh my goodness.
And Michael got damage too.
How did Michael get damaged?
They did touch with each other and they now on the back of the field, I think.
And that helps Bulow, doesn't it?
I don't know. He scammed him, I think.
Oh, T-Hawk saying it's drama. It is drama. Wow, wow. F3's kicking off. Oh my goodness. F3 is very exciting. I hope you stay with us for F4. We are under safety car, but I mean, if you want any encouragement why F4 is entertaining, I guess look to any race this season. It's been absolute chaos, but we've managed to keep 16 drivers in a race so far, which is pretty impressive given we've done 10 laps. So long may that continue. As I think safety car will be coming in this lap, but Demoniac we are still waiting on. He's on fresh mediums.
Yes.
And do you think Demoniac will be able to make it to the end of this race, Parrot? Because if he can, that could be a quite powerful strategy advantage.
I don't know.
3-lap fresher tyres could help.
Fresh tyres are so much better in this track.
Yeah, it could be very valuable at the end of the race, but we will see. 14 viewers watching, VIP being on track to be the champion, just like in real life. It could be another Dutchman. However, it's never smooth sailing in F4, especially with this man, as he is known to make a mistake. But and if someone who's made a mistake is Humanoid and Cryptic.
Always an F4 on the safety car.
Oh, Zook, what's happened to Zook? Has he spun? Zook has spun.
It was the ghost. That's really good restart. 1 second away.
It's bad luck for one Alfa Romeo.
Right in the last corner.
Bad luck for one Alfa Romeo, absolutely brilliant luck for the other. Tied. Oh my goodness, it's straight wide into turn 1. This is drama if you've ever seen it. Tied. What a move. Absolutely round the outside of 2 cars for his first ever podium at the moment if it stays like this. Go on, Tied. This is going to be absolutely brilliant. We've seen a lot of drivers being made in the last races of the season, and Tied could be just proving himself right when it counts. He hasn't got anything to gain or lose in a championship, so he might as well absolutely send it. Speaking of sending it, VIP's already set within 7/10 of Imposter, and Imposter looks like he's struggling slightly as Cryptic's gone for a spin. Yeah, Demoniac is making out a few positions. I think O. Stevens weaving to say, you need to be a bit closer to me. I think he's trying to say. So, seems very nice. He does want his teammate to do well in the championship, but Demoniac hasn't got the best of exits to help that.
Humanoid would have bad exits, I think, because I've seen ones I played.
Yeah, Humanoid a little bit out of shape there. Braking very early. A Demoniac right to the back of Humanoid. These are 3 guys who will probably be staying for F4 next season. So, nice to see them kind of battle out. I think so, because he's got consistency. And if you put him in F3, he will crumble. Because he hasn't got enough pace for F3. It'd be absolutely unfair for him. That's how I see it, at least. Same as Jimstrav. I think you say he's F3 pace, even F1 pace. I don't think he is. I think he's F4
no
pace.
F1 pace. Where the hell did you get that from?
F4 is the only tier where you'll hear pace. So many times as Yuri, he fakes the move. That was very cheeky.
This season we are pace.
Oh, Demoniac, he makes the move, making it a 1:11:12 for Ferrari. Humanoid dropping down positions, but if he didn't have that penalty, he'd be in a very good position, as Yuri is really pushing Ties quite hard. He's going to try and set up the move. He's going to go slow and fast out, as the game loves to give everyone tips about. Ties has got a very poor exit, and he doesn't bother fighting it, which is probably the best thing, as the timing screens have once again glitched as usual. As they saw themselves out.
I can see the time.
Yeah. Or the arrows went a little bit wacky as Ties. What a move by Ties there. That was, I think, into turn 8 or 9. Did they? It must have been very minor. But now look at Yuri. Yuri is under pressure, and he's got a lot of drivers around him, and now Pippo's going to try and go all the way around the outside, and it made more contact, and Yuri's round, and now Arise. I think Arise has made the move on Football Family, but my oh my, that's the first bit of contact we've seen where it's caused a spin, and now Demoniac as well.
Oh, I thought it was disqualified, Lewis.
That's a shame for Yuri, because I think I put him at the top of my race predictions and quali predictions.
Again.
Oh, that's a shame. I think he might be losing his head, but he can keep on going with a safety car. He's right back in the mix. But he obviously needs a lot of luck for there to be another safety car. But then again, we're not even halfway through. As Imposters out of DRS to VIP. Imposters very fast. Very, very fast. Wow. 4 seconds though. 4 seconds. Ties has lost to the top 2. Ties is maybe Ties He's a weird guy. I'm not sure whether Ties is F3 or F4 pace, but yeah, I'll try stop saying pace and focus on the battle between the 2 Ferraris. 4 P9. This, I mean, I think Demonic can definitely get into P7 with Jimstrav and Bar and everyone, because I do think he's faster than them. But at the moment, they've got to get past Bar, the 2 Ferraris, and at the moment, it's not looking too easy.
Oh, Steven. And Demoniac.
Oh, double Ferrari, double trouble. 2 Ferraris in a sandwich. That is, I guess, a tomato cucumber sandwich.
Why Demoniac is not passing on Steven?
Oh, look at that. Now it's 2 Aston Martins followed by 2 Ferraris. That's pretty aesthetically pleasing. Big words in the F4 commentary box. Big moves trying to be made by Arise all the way around the outside. Turns to the inside. And they make a bit of contact. Arise, he goes wide, and now Football Family. He's going to dive up the inside. And this is so close, but great racing. Great respect between all the drivers in F4.
Oh, he's watching Hook Spawn.
And Demoniac has got P9. So Demoniac's got 4 seconds to make up to Jimstrav. That is a big gap and a bit.
And it's Demon as well, so maybe you can follow Demoniac.
Yeah, Steven, he's not very fast, obviously, so it's going to be tough to stick with his teammate. But he'll try his best, as Steven does. But Arise is ahead of Football Family at the moment. This is the battle for P5, which is a very intense one, because it goes all the way down to Jimstrav, sorry. I'm just going to have some water as my throat is... I'm not going to be able to speak by the end of the race at this rate, but we will see. Yuri as not set fastest lap, but he is at the moment in P15.
But Alpine cars are ghost all along the race.
But look at that, Parrot. The top 2 are 5 seconds ahead of Ties. I think last time we checked it was 4. So
we got DRS now for the first time, I think.
it's a second a lap they're pulling out to ties. It's really, really a fast pace by these top two. These two next season in F3, it'll be a great battle to see because they'll be up against not just each other, but against guys who will be obviously at this pace. But at the moment, it's a showdown between the Williams and the Alfa Romeo. Shame about the, I guess, Evil Zoo from his qualifying. He's dropped down all the way down to P14, but we know what he's capable of. He's got nothing to prove because we do know what he's capable of.
Well, what happened with football for the German Prix?
I don't think anything's happened. It's just yellow flags are being waved because we got a little bit of a glitchy. I think Lewis joined and left, which has caused it. Because as you can see, it's a little bit stupid.
But the other Alpine is lagging much. So.
Oh no! Ties, penalty. And that's something I thought we would have got more of. More time penalties. And that's the first one in the top 9 drivers. Big surprise there. I thought more drivers would have got time penalties, but look at this. Battle for P5 looking very, very exciting. But as you said, VIP is also close to making a move.
Yeah, he nearly goes out of the DRS. Bar spitting.
And in terms of F3, by the way, Bulow is in P8, Michael's P10, but they're pretty close to each other. So F3 battle is well and truly still on. A lot closer than F4, but F4, you can never write off F4. It is the tier which produces the most drama. But VIP GJ Gamer Parrot, can he make a move?
Oh, yeah, he definitely gonna do because Imposter did a really bad exit there.
He's got a good exit there, though.
But he was going wide there, so. And 50 with DRS.
Good move, good move.
Race, and now he just need to finish the race, and the championship is for him. So.
VIP GSH Gamer is going to try and win his championship on track, and it's gonna be very nice for him, obviously, and very nice to commentate on if he does win it with on track without penalties as well. But we will see. Tyres has a penalty, but look at Tyres, 7.2 seconds off the top two. That is extraordinary.
So much yellow flags.
Tyres must have a very understeery setup. It looks like he's trying to turn I don't know, a 5 kg dumbbell.
He's going really slow. Or something. What's the steering wheel?
I know, it's crazy. It's actually quite impressive that he can do that and be so fast. Turn 1, why does he steer so much? Well, that's a tip for FRL maybe to give to him, but Imposter anyway. Parrot, Imposter's close to making a move. Could we see another overtake for the lead as Demoniac is up to P7 as Football Family pits?
But maybe 50 Gamer and Imposter and everyone on the mediums at 10 laps needs to pit. But I don't know how long the mediums can run.
Yeah, I don't know either, but Imposter's going to make the move on VIP. Very nice move. 12 laps left. How many more overtakes are we going to see from these two? VIP is looking very good at the moment on for his first championship in his first ever season of FRL. So it's a nice record to be had, and he definitely can win a second one in a row. If he does win F4, he could definitely win F3 next season. He's got the pace of an F3 driver. He's just so consistent, and he's very good, obviously, to race against most of the time, at least.
Yeah.
As I think Jimstrav gets very close to the back of Pippo, but are there any other battles you can see? Because RVDKO apparently is...
I don't see much battles. That's only the other flags.
Yeah, RVDKO is 59 seconds off Demoniac. That's wrong. That is very wrong. Demoniac, though, he's having a good time. I think he's gained 2 seconds on Jimstrav compared to before. He just seems to be hitting his apexes quite nicely. Not really using the full length of the track, maybe, as he would have liked, but...
Maybe Imposter... he's... DNFing 50 again with a mistake or something.
Can you imagine? If he did that, and both of them, like, kind of dropped to the back of the grid, that would mean Demoniac would be 5th. And then Jimstrav would make him 4th. Tides with a penalty would make Demoniac basically champion. So, if VIP... Yeah, I mean, yeah, in terms of he'll get a podium, which will mean he's champion. So if Imposter takes out VIP... Demoniac could be on track to win the championship, but it won't happen.
No, if that happens, he's really angry. And...
I mean, Imposter, and VIP,
they hate each other.
Yeah, they do hate each other. With the Rise, it's a bit different.
Maybe he's gonna do it, but I hope he's not. He's in trouble if he's gonna do that. So.
Arise and VIP have respect. VIP and Imposter don't have respect. But into the camera shot, Alfa Romeo back on top. Wow, I mean, this is like the 4th overtake we've seen between them. It's great. As Arise is going to be overtaken by Tides, or is he? That's going to be a good move from Tides. Oh no! Arise, wow! He fights back brilliantly there. That was something I didn't expect. And now Pippo has lost a position to Jimstrav, which means Demoniac isn't far off the podium.
Yeah, but yeah, you need to get the game and finish out of the points, I think.
I think it could be a lot worse, this scenario, but it could be a lot better. He definitely needs VIP to make a pit stop, because if VIP makes a pit stop, he will emerge about P10, which is...
Yeah.
It's alright. I mean, it doesn't... Ooh. Pippo pits. That's a bit of a surprise. So Demoniac up to P6 now.
Maybe Mordra is gonna pit, and then Demoniac is going to the end with his tires, and you never know. And from getting him out of the DRS.
Yeah, maybe the VIP's tires are going off, Parrot. There's a chance that could be the case. You never know. Maybe he could be having a pad issue. Nothing's out of the question at all. How dramatic would that be? His controller breaks and he goes into a wall. But anyway. Demoniac, as you say, 3 lap fresher tyres, and as you said as well, the tyres are very important at this track in terms of obviously the fresher they are, you get much more of an advantage, as Tyres is losing a lot of positions at the moment as he goes into the back. Oh, he goes twice into the back of Jimstrav. Has he got damage? I don't think so, but he might have minor amber wing damage, which isn't the best. No, I think he doesn't. Oh, who's that? Oh, Steven. I mean, he doesn't lose any positions though.
The most loved driver of the F4 grid, Steven.
He could be champion next season, you never know. But Demoniac would definitely give him a right old fight for his money. So with Ties, there's a lot of drivers in F4 next season where Steven will be having to really try his absolutely most to beat, like Ties and Demoniac would be very tough. What did he say? Sorry, as Demoniac actually. On the back of Ties, this is risky. I think that's a brilliant move. What a move from Demoniac. Ties is pitting, but wow, oh wow, the balls to pull that off from Demoniac. The Belgian is absolutely flying through the grid, but he is still a whopping 14 seconds off his championship contender. But with 9 laps left, Demoniac is closing in on a podium which he needs to possibly win a championship.
Yeah, but I think 50 again goes to the end with his tires, but maybe he's going to softs, but he's going, then Demoniac is in the championship position, but I think the softs are really fast and drive step back to Demoniac, so we will see.
Just looking, Yuri kicks up a brake marker board. He also dives it down the inside of Cryptic, and that's a good move. But who gets the DRS? It is Yuri as well. So that is a double clever move. And Andy just says in the comments there, "Oh, that's sad. Sorry for being really bad this season." Andy, it's been an absolute pleasure to watch. I think he's DNF'd a lot, but the thing is, most of the time he's DNF'd, it's been due to other drivers maybe giving him damage. I hope next season he has less rage quits. That's the only thing I would want from Andy. But he's had a great season. I don't think he's got a podium, but he's just generally, for his first season, been very good. So, yeah.
300 laps on soft tires or something. Oh, Imposter in the pit, so maybe if you didn't go pit next lap.
But yeah, it's been a pleasure to watch and commentate on you, Andy. So hopefully you don't go anywhere for next season, as Arise is pitting as well. And Demoniac, hello. He is on track for a podium, but the thing is, where does Arise come out? Because if Imposter is going to be so close to Demoniac, isn't he? 3 seconds. That is so.
And Jimstrav needs to pit.
Demoniac, I think he's gonna. He can't, can he?
He's gonna lose so much.
He's gonna lose. Oh my god, it's 2 seconds already. Oh, poor Demoniac. 19 viewers, or 17 viewers, watching this F4 stream. Hello and welcome. I will quickly check in on F3. They are 4 laps behind, so if you want to watch F4, see who's champion, and then watch who's champion in F3, I'd recommend doing that. Bulow second, Michael, I think it's a safety car though, isn't it?
Yeah, he was pitting,
So Michael has still got a chance of the championship, but Imposter, 1.9 seconds already to Demoniac. If VIP pits, VIP will just overtake Demoniac on track. Who else is on fresh tyres? Pippo as well. I think Demoniac could get a podium here, but to get a podium, I think he needs VIP to DNF. Like, he really does need him to get damage.
Yeah, he's pitting.
No speeding, that's good. But Jimstrav, at the moment, he's going to take the lead, or is he going to pit? No, he's going to continue. Lewis has left for the 3rd or 4th time.
It's good for Demonic with DRS.
Yeah, and look at Imposter though. Oh, Jimstrav lets him by. Oh, lets both of them
and
by.
Imposter.
That's weird. But Demoniac is in the lead. But look at VIP. VIP is 5th. So at the moment, Parrot, 3 points is the gap between them. So actually, it's very close right now in the championship. But look at Imposter. 6 laps, but Imposter's going to ruin it. Yeah. I really do think VIP has to get damage for this to be a championship fight. So we'll see.
Demonic is in championship position or not? Or no?
Just to confirm, Imposter gets a position off Demoniac. I don't think that's to anyone's surprise. Demoniac should just try and sit in the DRS and just try and kind of like try and stick with him for at least the next lap maybe, but it's going to be a very tough task to do. But maybe RVDKO with his lag, could he possibly give VIP a bit of damage? He's not using any overtake, and simple move, or is it? Yeah, very simple move. VIP
but now he needs to
is doing well.
Jimstrav, who's still not betting, I don't know why.
I think Demoniac can make these tyres last to the end. It's going to be a monumental task, but that helps really, because I think VIP will get him, but the next car along is a Rise. A Rise will definitely get him, but so O. Stephen's going to have to hold up a Rise in this last sector quite a bit. I think that would really help Demoniac. Look how close Rise is, wow. But VIP on the back of Jimstrav already, so it just shows the tyre difference, like you were saying, Parrot.
Yeah, the new cells are so much faster.
They're definitely, but VIP is on the back of Jimstrav, and this is RSC for a podium as a Rise makes a move on O'Steven all the way around the outside. Very nice move there. We have got 6 laps left, and VIP is very close to the back of Jimstrav. He's got to be careful to not get damage, as Jimstrav is not going to get DRS, so that is, once again, very clever from VIP. I think Yuri did the same thing on Football Family, but nice move there for VIP. I'm going to take my last sip of water before we crown our champion in just 6 laps. So this is going to be very, very tense scenes with only 6 laps left. The championship is well and truly on, but it obviously needs VIP to drop a lot more points. Hopefully, if he can get damage, there's a chance Demoniac could be champion.
Damage, I think. But...
I think Jimstrav would. A lot of drivers would catch him though, wouldn't they?
Yeah. You're doing with some water.
Yeah, but
you got your mouth in your glass.
Yeah, but my bike's fairly far away from me, but you can probably hear my voice is going a bit. Lewis is a really big VIP fan, which is surprising, as timing glitch indeed. F3, Bulow second, Michael has gone up to 5th. Michael giving it absolutely everything. I sound really weird in my voice for some reason, but come on, this is absolutely exciting scenes. We've waited for the whole of the F4 season, 24 rounds. That's about the equivalent of 48 hours, 2 whole days we've watched and commentated on just to see these two last race of the season go at it. Demoniac and VIP, There's a massive difference in tyres, but does Demoniac do the cheeky and give him damage? I don't think he should, but there's a chance he could. Demoniac, does he brake check him? Imagine. No, he doesn't, but VIP, this could be the move for the championship. VIP is on track to become champion here. He's second at the moment. VIP in his first season, like Demoniac, they put on a brilliant display this season, but VIP looks to be champion for the first ever FRL F4 season. And wow, I mean, the drivers he's beaten, the likes of Para as well.
Back like Perez, but he's too far back.
Oh, Stephen! Oh, Stephen! Round the outside of Pippo! This is something you don't see very often. Oh, Stephen, very close to making the move on Pippo. So that's a great battle as well. But, as I said, VIP needs a massive incident to lose the championship, and Para is very unlikely.
It looks like he's winning the championship.
It does. Arise as well.
It's 4 laps to go. Everything can happen.
Demoniac's tyres might drop off a lot. However, the gap he has to Arise is, I think, too big for him to be catched. Or caught, sorry, is the right English phrase. But yeah, I mean, VIP, I don't see any way he loses this other than a silly mistake, which he's known for, but I think he's more known for wheel-to-wheel mistakes. And well, I say that, Mexico screams, formation lap he spins. But 16 viewers watching the first ever FRL F4 season, and we will be crowning a champion in just 4 laps, which is the equivalent of about 6 minutes. Lovely to see so much interest in this F4 championship. It's been brilliant. We've had so many full grids. I think more than any other tier. Maybe F3 might have pipped us. We've had the best commentator. Well, that's up for debate.
We are always here. And
we are always here, to be fair. James, I think, missed one.
And
yeah.
Azerbaijan here. But,
yeah, you've made every race since Azerbaijan, or commentated every race. You even raced in Netherlands once upon a time.
But I started commentating when Azerbaijan was starting.
Yeah, that was it.
Since the round of Azerbaijan.
If you want to know what happened in that race, it was Pippo DNF'd on the last lap and he bottled a podium.
Don't watch it, my English.
Yeah, Apparent's come a long way in his English, but looking at the action, can Arise take Demoniac?
I'm gonna see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Arise is gonna be very close to the back of Demoniac by the end of the race. He's absolutely giving it balls to the wall here, but if he gets a penalty, that's absolutely over. 3 laps is now remaining, and VIP is 3 laps away from becoming champion. Or is it 3 laps away from Demoniac becoming champion? These two absolute powerhouses of teams, the Ferrari Scuderia versus the Williams F1 team. These two have been going at it in the past with the likes of Damon Hill, obviously Alan Prost. My old F1 knowledge doesn't serve me very well, but of course it'd be great to see either one of these drivers win. It'd be lovely to see a nice twist of the tail and see Demoniac win against all the odds. He did it in Saudi Arabia, you've got to remember, and maybe he could do it here again. But VIP is looking at the moment to be champion. He didn't race in Saudi Arabia because I don't think he could make it. No, sorry, he got a race ban. But he's responded well here, like he hasn't missed a race. He's really been on it from the very first, since the checkered flag's gone out, I guess, if you like. But I think I've phrased that wrong, since the race has started. But Para, I mean, do you see any other way, any position changes up and down the field? Oh, Stephen looks like he could make a few positions.
And Stephen, yes. And he was fighting with 4 drivers still.
Oh my, that's a good fight there. Oh, Stephen and Evil Zook, these two are rivals in a championship. Oh my goodness, Evil Zook thinks about sending it up the inside. That's not a very Evil Zook move. He's usually very cautious. Oh, Stephen had to give a bit of space there because he was unsure what was really going to happen. But I'm just looking, we got 2 laps left. 2 laps left, and Arise is closing in. Tides as well, yeah. Oh, Arise, he's got a penalty. So now, this means, if you're wondering, if you've never watched F4 before, Demoniac, at the moment, is on track to get enough points to beat VIP. But VIP has 18 points, so given the gap is 13 points in the championship, VIP is maintaining that and even improving on it. Does VIP with 2 laps left?
And Yuri is now
does he
in the
bottle it?
5 cars battle, and it's now 6 car battle.
Oh my god.
48.
All behind Pippo, and Pippo, this has got nothing to do with his teammate at all. But I think he really has dropped off from qualifying to the race. Maybe it's the tyre temps, but Yuri, as you said, they're so close. It's brilliant, but we will soon be going on board with Mr. Imposter, obviously, who's going to be leading us off for the very last race. I'm going to have to check, has Imposter won a race?
Yeah, he did, I think.
No, he hasn't won a race, so that we could be crowning a champion, a new race winner, and Lewis apparently.
Got 3 wide.
How's Lewis done fastest lap with AI mode? That is confusing as hell. But anyway,
he was driving some laps. Oh no, he's not an AI, he's supposed.
No pressure, VIP.
Oh, Steven goes to P7 from P9.
Oh my goodness, oh Steven, he's going absolutely at it, isn't he? Just, what's the penalty situation? Oh, Steven's at the moment on track for P7, not bad.
Last lap of the race.
Oh my goodness, they're almost 3 wides! Wow, wow, this is really kicking off for P7. Oh, the timings have gone again, but last lap of this F4 Championship, VIP is on track to win the first ever FRL F4 Championship. What's going to happen? Demoniac has lost a position, but he needs a podium. Arise has got a penalty, so if Demoniac stays within 3 seconds of Arise, he guarantees himself a chance at winning the championship, but he needs VIP to score 0 points. VIP has to DNF. He has to get some sort of massive incident.
DNF on this stage of the track.
It's going to be very, very difficult. The last sector is a little bit tricky, but he's gone through the dodgy turn 3 where we saw a lot of drivers crash in qualifying. But the Dutchman, this is where Lewis Hamilton was overtaken by Max Verstappen, and this is where the other fellow Dutchman, VIP, could be on his way to win his first ever FRL Championship. Is this the first of many? We will see. But Imposter as well, coming through the chicanes, he's going to be on track to win his first ever race in FRL. So absolute scenes could be made here between all the drivers. Imposter, he's coming through. I think this is turn 19 or turn 17 turns into turn 18. Loads of right-handed corners. And Imposter is going to win. But VIP just behind. He's getting very close to his first ever FRL title. We'll go on ball with Imposter for now. Imposter, he's going to come across the line, and this is going to be his first ever win in FRL. Well done to Imposter. But VIP around the last corner, I think it's going to be victory from him, and he's going to win F4 Championship, his first ever FRL Championship. And what a race from VIP. He's champion of FRL F4, and Demoniac is just about going to get a podium, but it's sadly not enough. But what a championship we've had. And VIP, he comes out victorious, but well done to Demoniac. It's been an absolute special championship since Bahrain, all the way till the end.
Bahrain, where Fabio were disqualified because he overtook the safety car, but...
I mean, yeah, it's been so many ups and downs, and that's another up. Oh, Steven getting P5, Ferrari getting a very good result. Obviously, Williams win Constructors, so it's double celebrations for VIP. Williams are celebrating the first Constructors, and VIP is celebrating his first ever driver's title in FRL. Imposter celebrating his first win. And Demoniac, he will be gutted as the runner-up. The Belgian misses out on a title. The Belgians aren't very good, as we said, at winning titles. But, he tried his best. He came so close. He only needed VIP to lose 18 points and he would have won it.
We need to do today the Dutch anthem.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll get up the Dutch anthem now, but... Wow, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was brilliant. F3 as well. Bulow's on track to win the championship. But, like with VIP, if he DNFs, it could mean, obviously, Michael might be champion. In terms of F3 as well, Williams are going to win both F3 and F4 in the constructors and drivers. So Williams are absolutely flying in both, obviously, tiers. But overall... VIP GTA Gamer, what a championship he's had. He's won how many races has it been? It's been quite enough. He's won in China, he won in Spain, he won in Singapore, and he won in Australia. 4 races, but he got a massive amount of 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 podiums he's got this season.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, what a race this has been. What a championship. With me and Parrot as well in our final commentary. It's lovely to crown a champion. Especially in that style. VIP. Oh, it could have been so much different if he maybe got damage. I will get the Dutch anthem out. I'll quickly show you the standings. And I'm going to have to get my laptop and put it towards my mic. Say if it's bad or not. Give me a second. Hopefully, if you check the stream, it's not too... What's it called? Not too...
Too shabby.
Yeah, too shabby. Let me see. I just need to get the volume on. There's Grammarly. And here we go for the Dutch national anthem.
We only
Obviously,
got 3 likes, guys. Like the stream. This was so exciting. We got 20 views, 3 likes. Come on, boys.
Okay, hopefully you can see this or hear this. Sorry.
Really. Yeah, on the stream, really low.
One orange.
Oh, daar is het bloed.
Van Hispania. I think that's enough. Well, well done to VIP. What a way to win your championship. To be on a podium, it's just brilliant for him. And he's absolutely deserved it. He's been the fastest man in F4. Regardless, there's no debate about it. He's thoroughly deserved it. So, well done to VIP. Double back-to-back F4, obviously, and with Max Verstappen as well. In terms of F1.
I mean Macho last season.
I mean, that was F2 though, so this is F4.
Yeah, but it's back-to-back season.
Yeah, oh yeah, true. But, wow. It's great to have so many viewers tuning in. Michael F1 and Bulow, they're so close together. Michael...
The last lap, man, we need to see.
It's going to be so close.
He's so close, he's still going to win. Oh my god.
We will just watch F3 while...
Oh, he got 2 seconds, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, the championship is over.
No, but if Bulow gets damage, it could still be on. We will watch F3 just before we get into the interviews. But yeah, F3 is going absolutely down to the wire. Both tiers crowning a new champion on the very last day. Both of them big Williams as well. When Michael spun and that's championship over. Oh, that's heartbreak for Michael F1. Oh no, that's such a shame. As you can hear, Jesse. Oh. For someone who's been in FRL such a while, that is such a shame. We will just wait for Bulow to be confirmed champion, but
I want the early commentators.
Yeah. Tune in to F3 if you're still watching F4, but we'll very quickly go to the interviews just while we wait for Bulow to, it looks like, win a championship, I think.
Ballboy podium, I think.
Oh, Ballboy on a podium as well. Yeah, it's not too bad. Where's Ballboy going to be in F3? He's going to be 4th or something in the championship. But yeah, at the moment, Bulow looks like he's going to be champion.
British, he's not British.
I mean, British, Moroccan, he's loads of countries.
Oh, he nearly lost the car in the last corner. That was so close.
Oh, well done. Williams are absolutely so excited. They've got 2 drivers who have won the championship, and they've won both constructors. But Parrot, I think I'm going to have to see you in the interviews. Do you want to do you want to interview Demoniac with your French Google Translate?
No, not again.
Fair
Do I
enough.
need to interview the GTA game in Dutch?
We can do an English. We can do an English interview and then we can do a
No.
Dutch interview. It's
Okay.
up to you. Do you want to join the interviews then?
You will see.
Okay, I will. Doei. And I think we are here for the interviews as we're just loading in. I think Parrot has loaded in, and bear with me, just gonna mute a few people, but my oh my, what a race that has been for the final ever F4 race. Loads of different scenarios and obviously outcomes have happened, but well, I mean, VIP, you're in a party, so I'm just going to straight away throw the question. How are you feeling right now after winning F4? If you're there,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm absolutely speechless. It's been a long season, and well, yeah, with the first race in Bahrain when I got disqualified for overtaking the safety car, and then come back in China and Spain, it's just it's amazing, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you can hear, I'm absolutely speechless right now. So yeah, I don't know what to say.
It's totally understandable. I think Demoniac, he pushed you right down to the wire. I mean, to have anyone as competition, I think would be Demoniac. He was very humble throughout the whole of the season. At some points, even sounding like in Saudi, he actually wanted you to win the championship. But I mean, how was Demoniac as a challenger for you?
Well, most of the times he was maybe a bit too nice with he just wanted me to win this championship, but yeah, I don't know why he wanted that, but yeah, he's so consistent every race. Every race he scores points, and that's why he was challenging me for the championship, I think. I made a lot more mistakes than him, so yeah. Absolutely brilliant season from him as well, and to Jimstraff, which I battled with in mid-season. I think he was a contender for the championship, but he fell out of the competition at the end of the season. But yeah, everyone, I want to thank everyone for this beautiful season. Yeah, don't know what to say more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Parrot was obviously both. Oh, well, Parrot, I was just going to say, Parrot obviously invited you to FRL, so Parrot can take some of the credit for your championship. But I mean, to do it you've won 4 races this season, 11 podiums, that's almost, 12 I think it is. It's about half of your races you've scored podiums. Your consistency's been really good in the results. Obviously, we'll sky over a few of the mistakes, but how happy are you with your season? That you've just been always on it with your pace. Obviously, people say F3 pace, but someone has to be champion, and obviously, you've done it in brilliant style for Williams.
Yeah, a lot of people I think are F3 pace in our tier, but there are just so many people that joined in FRL, so it's hard to put everyone in F3, I think. So, like people like me, Arise, Demoniac, we are all three. I think we are F3 pace because we're a lot quicker than people like Lewis and Humanoid. So, yeah, don't want to hurt their feelings, but it's true. But yeah, what you say. You have people that has to win like me or Demoniac, so yeah, I think it was a fair season. Yeah.
I mean, not just that, but obviously you also won the constructors, and I'm not sure if you realised, but F3 also with the drivers won a Williams man, won obviously Budo, and they won the constructors as well. So Williams are absolutely partying back in the factory in the UK. But I mean, summarise this season for yourself. I think the race we can skim over because it is about the championship, and obviously you winning in your first season, your first championship. Do you think it could have been any better if it could at all?
Well, maybe with the last lap battle with Demonic
Yeah.
would be nice, but it can't be perfect. So yeah, I think it's nice, and the nicest way is to win it in the last race. I think so. I'm happy that I didn't win it last race. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it could have been better than this.
And I guess the last question would be, obviously, everyone, well, it's pretty much expected you'll be F3 next season. You've won one
hmm
championship. A lot of F3 guys will be going to F2 and etc. F2 to going to F1. So F3 will be a lot weaker, maybe, compared to the season we've just had. So how do you rate your chances at maybe successive titles, winning F4 and then winning F3 next season? Do you think that's a possibility?
It's always possible, but it's gonna be a lot harder, I think.
Yeah.
With people like Neil Sano, Dan Messi, are all in F3, so it's gonna be very hard. But there's a chance. So yeah, I hope we can have a great season next season in F3. Um, so yeah, there are possibilities that I'm gonna win, but it's gonna be harder than this season, I think.
hmm Well, obviously, congratulations on the championship and in such style in the last race as well. And we definitely hope to see you next season. So go out and enjoy your evening and try not to get too drunk, I guess.
Thanks.
As I think we've got Demonic as well in the party. So, Pirate, do you have any French questions, or should I use Google Translate?
Ask Evil Zook.
What?
Do
What?
you know what?
What?
I'll just fire some French questions. Demonic, are you
Wait,
there?
wait, I'll get it.
No, don't.
Est-ce que tu parles français?
I'll just check if
Hello?
okay. So Demoniac, I'll start with Come était ta course? How was your race? Come
Compliqué,
yeah.
compliqué au départ de grille, j'ai cassé dans les qualifs. Après la remontée était difficile. La bataille avec Pipo a pas été évidente. J'ai dû repasser au stand, mettre un nouvel aileron. Et après, bah, ça s'est bien passé. Ouais.
Mhm. And étiez-vous satisfait du championnat que vous avez eu?
Oui, franchement, oui. Yes. Bien, je suis vraiment satisfait. Et félicitations à VIP. Félicitations à tous les pilotes. Jim Straff, Bob Steven, Harris et tous les autres. Ils sont good racers. Pipo aussi, good racers. Tous.
Mhm. And était VIP GTA Gamer bonne compétition et attendez-vous avec impatience la saison prochaine?
Ouais, moi je m'entends bien avec VIP. La saison prochaine, si je suis en bataille avec lui, ce sera bien aussi. Ouais.
And give me a second. So, merci d'avoir couru aujourd'hui et bravo en P2 dans le championnat. Well done, Demonic. Well done.
Merci beaucoup.
Very unlucky, but
Thank you.
merci.
Thank you.
And I will now have to look for the next man in the championship, and that was Demoniac. If anyone was a little bit confused with the French, but I think Parrot, you might need to help me. Who's next in the party? Or I have a lot of people muted, so I can't hear. Do you know what? We'll spice it up. We'll do championship order. So I think the next one will be Mr. O'Steven. Oh, that's pretty impressive. So is O'Steven here?
Yep.
I mean, we saw you at the end somehow surge to get P5, and it's been. Or we'll start off with your race. You already qualified P10, making up 5 positions to a nice solid P5. You look like you were in amongst a lot of battles sometimes, then sometimes maybe in the middle of nowhere. But how did you find that race? Did you find it enjoyable, and do you think maybe next season it might be even more enjoyable, possibly?
It was a bit of everything that race, to be honest. It was despair at the start because of RVD's internet connection. He somehow the game gave me a 5-second penalty for overtaking him when he was nowhere near me. So yeah, an illegal overtake somehow. But I got that removed through the safety car, and I had front wing damage anyway, so I went on the hards and then another safety car, and I just went on the mediums to the end. And that. Did you get that second to last lap? I passed through Football and Pitbull right in the middle on the back straight.
I think Parrot might have screened something out. I think we might have just caught the end of it. But right. We saw you obviously make that little dash into P5 and grab yourself double-digit points. But it was a great result for you today. But also in the championship, I think that keeps you in P6, which is probably where, if you were a sensible betting man, that's where most people maybe would have put you at the start of the season, or a little bit. Maybe some would say slightly underperformed, but we'll go into that a little bit later with the whole F3 thing. But would you say overall, with your race and championship position, you're happy with that? And yeah, that's a simple question. It was just those two.
I'm happy in one way, but then unhappy with another, as you would expect me to be unhappy. But it could have been a hell of a lot better, but it's some mistakes by myself in some races. Other races I got robbed. It's just a bit of everything really. And to my teammate Mercy Baku, I'm sorry I couldn't help you today in the race. I just came out of the... No, I just couldn't catch VIP because I knew he was in the pits halfway through the race, and he just came out within 2 seconds of me, or 3 seconds or something, so I couldn't do a Perez for you. So, yeah. It's just a bit sweet today, to be honest, and just thank Demoniac for being a good teammate this season, and got second in the Constructors' Championship. And a bit of breaking news in F4, I'd like to welcome Evil Zook to the Ferrari team for next season, if I am allowed Ferrari, that is.
We will see, but that is a bit of breaking news, I guess. But, I mean, as you said, Ferrari got second in the championship, and I guess he'll be aiming to win it and do one better. But I'm not sure what your record of podiums are, or records in general, but there's a lot of interesting stats you had. Like you've had 3 third places or 3 podiums this season, and even a pole at Spain. So it's been quite an interesting season for you. You've had splashes of magnificence, if you like. Yeah, in Spain, no Stephen took pole, believe it or not. But I mean, how did you find it?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I didn't even know that myself until I'd seen it, but yeah, to get pole in Spain was absolutely a miracle beyond belief. Because for the rest of the season, I've came nowhere in qualifying, but like I just said, a bittersweet season. Some good, some bad, some average, and some mistakes, some good times. A few more a few more podiums would have been nice, but yeah, I'm quite happy to be finishing 6th above Evil. I think it was maybe 17 points overall, I think, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, well,
right,
tiny margin.
What's a point?
But anyway, that was an awful pun on the last one. But I mean, next season, as you said, I think a lot of people, including myself, will want the F4 Championship to be closer. For example, you in 6th, you're 142 points off VIP. So I think a lot of people will want the championship to be closer. And with hopefully more drivers going up, and obviously you picking Iwazuka as the teammate, do you think your chances at a Constructors, because I think you've won Constructors for Ferrari before, do you think they're good? And do you think maybe a cheeky win or 2 could happen next season? We said this the previous one, but you're now your second season in F4 in terms of FRL, F4,
Yeah.
not GHR. So this is, I guess, you've got a much better chance than this season.
Well, a lot depends on a lot of things. It depends if I'm still the same pace, if I can get quicker over the week or so break. It depends what drivers come in. It just depends on a lot of things, to be honest. I'm hoping to get a win, hopefully eventually, but we don't mention that other league anyway, where I am a constructors champion, so
Yeah.
it doesn't count. Like my win in Belgium in that thing, which doesn't count. But yeah, I'd like to make a deal with you and Parrot. Do you know, at the end, no, at the middle of the season, you asked me a question about FRL and would I do something?
What do you mean? Would you do something? I vaguely remember, but
Yeah, would you ask me if I would change my name to FRL or Stephen 002?
oh,
No.
oh yeah, I do
Ooh.
remember. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I
Well,
will make a
what
deal
choice?
if you two stay on as F4
No,
commentators.
no, you can't do this to us.
I will change it to FRL or Stephen 002.
Oh no, no, I don't think it's. I mean, your PSN is so special anyway. I think me and Parrot have been. We'll probably stay off commentary, but we'll go and think about the deal, me and Parrot. But I've never heard such a brilliant idea, but we'll see about that.
Oh yeah, and thanks to Parrot today for his camera settings actually, which helped me get the P5.
No problem.
But yeah, I mean, it's been great having you receive this season as well, just in general, being the cool head, if you like, in F4, the old and cool head, but old got gold, all those things. But it'd be great to see you receive next season, which I'm sure we will, and hopefully you'll be maybe getting your inaugural win in FRL. So obviously, thank you for being racing in F4 this season, and I hope to see you next season, though, Stephen.
No problem, and thank you very much for the pair reviews for commentating this season in F4. It's been a pleasure racing with all the rest of you, even though I moan 90% of the time about everything in FRL, but yeah, it's only for the good. It's only for the good of the league as a former owner, but yeah. It is what it is, and yeah, can't wait for next season.
Next season, obviously, only 3 weeks away, so we'll see you in 3 weeks, but we'll say bye-bye to you, Mr. O. Stephen, as I think it's Mr. Evil Zook, your teammate for next season, if he's here. Yeah. I mean, Evil Zook, obviously you missed out on P6, but you've got much more exciting things to hope for, but quickly run us through your race. P10, obviously very disappointing compared to your P6 and qualifying, but just talk us through maybe the best bits and worst bits of your race.
Quali was better than I thought. I just couldn't hook up any pace earlier in some last minute practice, not even yesterday. Race pace felt good. I unusually butchered the strategy, trying to one-stop it, but yeah. I got spun out by Lewis's AI, which I thought would have been ghosted, but we move. And lap 11, yeah, I don't know what happened. There was a weird glitch where I couldn't accelerate, so I had to go off the track, let everyone overtake me, go from P10 to P16, go into neutral and restart my car.
Yeah, I think we saw that. We saw that because you were going obviously very slow. We thought you got damage or had a spin, but very odd. There was a lot of weird glitches, but your race obviously meant you couldn't get P7 in the standings. But I think compared to last season in F2, where you did quite a few F2 races and only got 4 points, and in comparison, you've way more than doubled that. You've improved it by an incredible amount. So in terms of obviously yeah, quite a lot. In terms of obviously next season and your aims in not in F3 but in F4, maybe if you take off 1 or 2 assists, what are you hoping for? And obviously just to confirm, will you be teammates with Mr. O. Stephen?
I will be teammates with Mr. O. Stephen, and some more breaking news. I will be taking off ABS for next season. I'll keep the racing line on, but ABS is going off.
And that'll make it a lot more fairer, I think, between you and No Steering, because there could be a nice rivalry. But I mean, you got
now
3
I'll do a match
podiums.
and put it back on.
Just, of course. You got 3 podiums this season though, and next season obviously will be a very exciting one, not for just you but everyone in any tier, because it should be a lot closer. What are you hoping for? What are your aspirations for next season? Like Stephen, a first win, or maybe? I mean, I don't think you've taken a poll. That could be another one. So just talk us through your main aims for next season.
Well, sounds bad. I might, for the first few rounds, my overall focus might be on AER until the end of the current season there, because we're leading the constructors, but it's a really tough battle there at the moment. But focusing in on next season, I think my qualifying is good. I just need to get back. I just need to find my pace quickly with ABS off, get used to it, and be back on the pace as quick as I can. Qualifying goes really well. I'm gutted at the moment. Singapore looks like it might be going out, so that's going to be one of my favourites gone.
Ooh.
Yeah. But it's obviously everyone would say they want to win the Constructors' Championship. But for real, the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors. I would love to win the Constructors for the Scuderia. Sorry if you can hear that.
Nah,
but it depends who goes up. I could possibly challenge for the for the Drivers' Championship. But I think my goal might be top 3.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be very tight next season. We're all hoping, but hopefully you do set a challenge to the likes of whoever is here, because I don't want to say any names, otherwise people will just start ranting in the party about who you can
not
go
GTA,
after for.
Not Energy.
Oh, that is for sure. That is for sure. But
not Energy, not a GTA. There you go.
Like we said with Stephen Ross VOP, we expect you to be back next season, and it'd be nice to see you in F4 competing for not really podiums, but maybe more even wins. So it will be very exciting for you next season, and obviously hope to see you in 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah, for pre-season. All right. Grazie Imposter and Bar. Them two have been absolutely instrumental. Imposter, a fantastic win today, man. That's P4 and the Constructors as well, which it's
pretty good.
I don't know how we've done that. But
against Haas as well.
Come back. Yeah. Hopefully we'll fight that next season in the Ferrari, and thanks for commentating. Good luck tomorrow to both of you.
Thank you. But that was obviously Evil Zoo, and I think the next man who's in the championship order, it would be Senpai, but he's not alive. Alpha's in F3. I think the next one is gonna be Imposter somehow. Or yeah, I think it's Imposter. So Imposter, are you there? I mean, obviously most of the headlights will be on VIP winning the championship, but you won your first race in FRL. I mean, how happy are you, obviously, to win against a driver like VIP who's been always up there? And yeah, what are your thoughts over on your race today? Yeah, I think it was definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, your best ever race in FRL. You've only done about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so this is your 8th, and you win after 8 races. Not many drivers are obviously capable of that, so you're looking good for next season. That's your second podium as well, so I mean, if you were at the start of the season, if you kind of joined with us at the start of the season, do you think you would have been a championship contender with Demonic and VIP? Yeah. Would you think you'll the consistency I think is something you'll be working on, I guess, for next season, with you probably being an F3, I'd imagine. So, I mean, what are your aims for next season? What do you think you're going to be trying to do, which you haven't done this season? Oh, it won't be. Yeah. It puts you in good stead, obviously, for F3 next season, and I guess it'll be interesting to see how you file through there with the likes of VIP and probably a Rise going up as well. So you'll still have a few of your F4 bodies to be there in F3. So it'll be interesting. I think you will. I mean, I think it's to be expected when you win F4. I mean, do you have any teammate plans for next season? Outer Wonder or team? Oh no. I mean, in F3 there's a lot more choice, I guess, if you like, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see how you get on next season. Obviously, congratulations on the win in the very last race is a very nice feeling, and yeah, go and enjoy your evening. Oh god. Thank you, yeah. Me and Parrot have thoroughly enjoyed it, especially with all the drama you've brought, good and bad, and all the good and bad races. But yeah, it's been a pleasure to commentate on you and the rest of the guys for F4. So thanks for that, and hope to see you next season for FRL. But indeed, as I think next driver in the stands, I think we're getting to a lot of the new guys in F4. Oh, we got Lewis. Who's next? I think it's Yuri. So we'll go to the man who I think got pole. Yuri, are you there?
Yep.
Somehow,
I'm here.
yeah, somehow I think we might have 11 viewers. Maybe you've got 10 viewers at home watching, but it seems as though obviously it looked like it was going to be a simple win, but obviously you had I don't really know how it unfolded with the race, because I know you put it on pole and then some things happened. I know you had a slight incident which dropped you to P4, and then you had a half spin or spin which dropped you towards basically the back. But talk us through your qualifying, because that lap was really electric, especially given the pressure you must have been on at the end.
Yeah, the quali was a nice lap. I don't know if, I think VIP got P2 or imposter, but it was there was a bit of pressure, of course, because down into sector 3 turn, I think to turn 13 it is. I really was hoping not to get on the track limit, because of, yeah, if you go over it your lap will be deleted, or 10-second time penalty, I don't know. But it was I think one of my best laps in FRL. Of course, also the one in Jeddah was a very good one. So I was very happy with my qualifying.
Yeah, I think that's your second pole in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, so you definitely have the pace, but in the race, obviously, a few incidents overshadowed it. So, why do you think the incidents happened, and do you think you would have approached them differently if you look back on your race?
At first, the one into the second or the third chicane, I was a bit greedy because I really wanted to pass. I think, I don't know who it was, a VIP or something, but I really wanted to pass because I knew I was very quick. So, but I just was too greedy, lost 2 positions there, and then I spun, and it was just, I don't know, I was feeling comfortable in the race, and at the end I also made some contact with Thijs, so that was also a bit unfortunate. But for me, right now it doesn't really matter, because I will just focus on next season, you know, just try to be more consistent. I think that's a bit of the problem, my consistency, because the pace, I have the pace for F4, F3, but the consistency isn't there. So I really need to try to practice on that.
Yeah, I think like Imposter and VIP, I do think you'll be F3, but a lot of people, I know this may be jumping the gun from obviously being your P18 and F4. You've only done, I think it's this is your 5th race, but I think a lot of people in F3, if you do go F3, which I imagine you will be surprised if you do find consistency. You could be definitely a championship contender, because your qualifying pace in Saudi and Abu Dhabi, I think, would have put you around like P4 or so both times in F3. And given a lot of the guys in F3 will be moving up a tier, you could well be in F3 fighting for a championship, as wacky as it sounds. Do you think that prospect is realistic, or do you think you really need to focus on your consistency before you get there?
I don't know, mate. Yeah, consistency is just key, but the pace, I think, if I just, I have actually no idea. Maybe there is always a chance, because there are some quick guys, but they will move on to F2, of course, and there will also be FVIP, Demoniac, all those guys will, of course, go to F3. So they are fast, but I think if I joined early this season, I maybe would have been a title contender, but maybe next season F3, I don't know, mate. Maybe. I will not say anything.
I like that you don't want to jinx it, but we'll see your pace hopefully in F3 in about 2 weeks' time. So I don't know where pre-season is. I can't tell you any secrets, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see you in Bahrain or wherever it will be. So best of luck, Orsi, there, and it's been great having you commentating on you for the 5 races, and hopefully in F3 you achieve even better. So yeah, well done.
Thank you very much. And I just want to say one thing: Parrot and Bunty are the GOAT commentators of FRL.
Thank you.
That's just the truth.
I think James will be mad. Yeah, I'm Ballboy no Steven, but it's fine. Oh, thank you though. Thank you. We appreciate it. It's a shame that we won't be coming back, but maybe sometime for
Steven.
Yeah. Maybe for the F3 Championship decider, if you're there, we'll maybe turn up. But anyway, thank you, Yuri, and yeah, best of luck next season for F3. We do. We might need to make F5 for the following driver, Mr. Lewis. It's not a very good day at the office for you once again. I think Alpine will want to give you the sack. They'll be throwing baguettes at you. But how was your race in the end, Lewis? Dodgy summarises it perfectly, yeah. Oh, obviously, you just got disqualified in qualifying, which is about as Lewis as you can get. And then in the race, it was a bit all over the place with a lot of disconnects. So, if you want, we can just start talking about next season. But, this season, you got 10 points, which is a solid amount, as Mr. Parrot screaming into his mic. So
I'm not screaming, I'm just sending something in F4 channel.
Okay. But hey, that's good. You're learning. But next season is obviously going to be, I'll just quickly go on to it. Next season, it's going to be hopefully more exciting for you. Your best result this season was P7, and if you eliminate the top guys, that could be almost a podium. So what's your aim for next season? Do you think it'll be your first ever podium, getting that Lewis avatar onto the podium, drinking the champagne, or is it maybe even a win, something more? Do you know what, maybe it's a championship, who knows? What's your aim? I love the consistency. You're going to leave FRL as well. Hopefully you won't leave the social media personnel role, but ambitious aims, you'll definitely be able to get more than 10 points. I would hope in F4 next season. It'd be very bad if you didn't. Too many DNFs. Too many DNFs, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you got one. Oh, you didn't get that many. You only got 2 P11s, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 DNFs. So half of your races have been DNFs, but you know, you live and we move on. But we'll see next season with how you get along. But once again, Lewis, like with the rest of the guys, it's been a pleasure to commentate on your antics
They
throughout the
can't
whole
hear
24
Lewis, they're in the
races.
stream.
You might need to turn your voice speaker on share, but I'm not doing a whole interview again. But yeah, it's been nice to commentate on your antics, good and bad, especially in France. That was a good battle, and in Russia. But we'll see. Hopefully next season we will be seeing you fighting for a lot better things. And yeah, it's been nice to have you in F4, causing absolute chaos. So yeah, hope to see you again next season. Goodbye indeed. But this leaves me and you, Parrot. And obviously this is our last commentary for the foreseeable future.
No.
But Parrot, have you got any last words?
Next season for Oost-Steven.
Oh no, I can't. I think his PSN. Oh, I need a lot more spare time. But I think his PSN is Oost-Steven 002. I've got A levels if you know what it is, but anyway. Test. That's what I'm talking about. But I mean, I'm sure we'll both commentate again at least one race in the future. But for the foreseeable future, I don't think we will. But have you got any last words before you finish off your commentary career? Like I don't know, Martin, Anthony Davidson. What's your last words? Doi. Well, that's the F4 Championship wrapped up from me and Parrot. Doi to you from Bunty and Loro, and I hope we can see you soon next season for F4.